Hi everyone, welcome back to the second episode of the series. In the previous episode, I introduced the team to everyone and shared what our team composition was, including our stats, dojo, and union. In this episode, we'll talk a bit more about the roles of each team member, strategy, and tips and tricks up to phase 2. However, I will not cover the basics of the fight itself, so that means you have to be familiar with the curses and what they do, as well as the skills and the patterns of the Black Mage fight before you watch this video. So the first thing we're going to talk about is the pre-fight. It may seem irrelevant to talk about this, but the team should definitely have a checklist for the things to be done before the Black Mage fight, such as checking bossing union, bossing links, equipment, guild skills cooldown, restarting our computers, and many others. If your team doesn't have a checklist, then your run might look something like this.
Get ready to go in. Stone is charged.
Okay, go. That pit does not have the shot!
What the fuck?
Report!
He look like he buy the plan,
Report!
then he don't do anything.
For my team, this is our checklist. Next, the team gathers at the Black Mage door. We will consume our buffs, activate guild skills, activate decent skills, and any other long duration skills. Then the last is for the kanna to charge, Conjuring Stone. For reference, this is our Black Mage door checklist. Upon entry, the whole team except for the first binder moves to the right of the map. Reason being the Black Knight spawns on the right side, giving the team sufficient distance away from the White Knight's movement in case of a freak accident. Now, it is the kanna's responsibility to bind the knights together. In reference to Low Jason's video, which I will link in the description, we translated some information regarding the first type of knight teleport. So, at the start, a random knight will teleport to the other knight. Same like Will and Heretic Healer FMA, it will occur at a fixed time and is also affected by server lag. The first teleport will occur at about 59:45, and then after that, every 30 seconds, this kind of teleport will happen again. If the time is up and the knight is attacking or is binded, then the teleport will occur after the attack or the bind. As we can see here, the White Knight teleported to the black and appeared again at 59:45. By understanding how the other knight's skills work, such as when they super knock back if you're too near, or rush if you're further, and simply not do anything if you're completely out of range, we can actually exploit that fact to our advantage and create opportunities to bind instead of waiting for the opportunity to appear. This is how it would look like.
Binded? Binded? $43 minus 50 baht. 28. Crack can bind? Crack bind?
Binder.
Are we making curses?
So we need to
Nice.
Now, we'll talk about phase 2. To be honest, it's nothing much if you studied for this phase, but there's a few key takeaways. Positioning of the team is key here due to the rolling meteor pattern falling diagonally to the left, making the right half of the map the safer option. Secondly, this also allows the Eye of Destruction to follow the team towards the right side, so when the FMA pattern comes, the Eye does not block his hands and you cannot see. Also, by staying at one half of the map, both the Bishop's Fountain and Kanna Barrier are within reach, and the Bishop has an easier time healing the team. Lastly, you should also synchronize your bursts and multipliers such that the time dealing damage to the actual HP is maximized, and the time taken to down the shield is minimized. This concept is very relevant for the next 2 phases. Do try to enter phase 3 with full burst and buff multipliers ready, because there isn't a shield generated until after the first minute. Therefore, whatever you're dealing at the start of phase 3 is to the actual HP. This is the end of episode 2. If you have any questions, do feel free to leave it in the comments and I'll reply to them. In the next episode, I'll be covering the 3rd and 4th phase.